Yo, 060. What's happening? Isn't this a dungeon? I think it is.
Wir Sach, Bilan Bismail.
Long has it been since my name was called. Why do you wake me, little neighbor?
Fallen si Lord Wislan. Ada si Alinal.
To the bottom of the Western Sea we go. We need your help. This world is in twilight. I wait for the sun to set. I wish only to sleep.
Oh dear. I don't need to speak Fae to know that didn't go well.
I know what to do. Bing! Finally, he called me.
Oh, my snee yak! You've learned to call me at last!
A snee yak.
And
Oh,
where do you
God.
go? On a trip? A journey? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight.
It's crazy, Pixie.
Mortal, I shall help you in any way I can.
Starts gonna start yelling at him. Leave it to me,
Yes, Bismail win picked.
you old Pixie.
Dromi drom Jacob. Van Red Rithje.
What a rare thing to awaken to. My beautiful king, if it be thy wish, then so shall it be done.
Be sure to scrub this one's teeth for him upon your return. It's only good manners.
It's only
It
good.
will be done, Your Majesty. Our deepest thanks for your timely intervention.
An agreement is reached and your departure is at hand. You wingless ones best hold on tight. May the blessings of the Fae keep you safe, Inba.
Shining souls, Imba. Imba is shining souls. Got it. To the Western Sea we go, wrapped in my breath. I will see you to your destination, little neighbors. Whee! It's a flying whale. Goddamn. Everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
And just like that, it's all gone back to the way it was.
What was you expecting? 100 years of honey and rainbows?
Would be nice, wouldn't it?
Seeing them Yulmore types wake up and smell the ashes was miracle enough for me.
Ah, but the magic in the air when that ladder started moving. And when that great hulking Talos rose up, gods,
What about the trolley? Oh, never happened.
I could live 1,000 years and never behold anything so amazing.
Yeah, just turn around.
What the? Do you see that?
Hello.
What a monster! Where did it even come from?
Maybe you wanna run.
Whoa there!
It's not stopping.
It's not stopping.
Run! Run!
Could have easily killed people with that shit, by the way. Couldn't he have just landed a bit further in so it's like wouldn't cause so much damage? I fulfilled my duty. I returned now to the lake. Clock. I have not flown in an age. It was pleasant. May your journey be a safe one, little neighbors. Do we use Bismarck again for something? That's right, there's a dungeon.
Wow.
Yeah, gonna see some crazy shit hanging out with me, Rin. Damn, that armor's sick though. The summer armor.
Bismarck. See how it swells to form a dome beneath the waves? The waters recede. The tempest's floor is laid bare. In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom. The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fiber of his being. You stand at the precipice, hero. Journey unto the heart of darkness. Finish it.
The soundtrack though. The soundtrack.
O stewards of the Ondo, we offer up our light in answer.
Hey, you guys just don't know anything, huh? Emmett talks about laughing at these guys like, oh, these guys are so dumb.
That crystal you showed the artisan.
Mm-hmm.
Was it... Did it belong to one of my friends?
Yeah, do you mind? Missed that part, did you?
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day.
I don't mind if you hang out, man. As long as it's not the washroom.
So tell me, if you would, how did you come across that crystal?
It would be great if I had the option to choose which crystal I gave, and then his text would change.
It was Lamit's then.
Oh, okay, never mind, it does. Oh, it depends which crystal I gave.
Strange that I should learn such things now, after they're long gone. They were fine friends, every one of them.
Yeah.
I didn't expect death to teach me so much. About them, about Seto, about you. About the hope that hides at the heart of this world.
And imagine, like in real life, after you die.
Never been one for idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking.
Like imagine you die and you become a spirit and then you can actually see what people actually thought about you. Like you can just like walk around, see what people actually thought about you. Kind of good, kind of cool, but kind of probably would be sad, I don't know. It's like all the shit you missed and all that stuff.
I'm grateful I got to bend your ear at least.
Mm-hmm.
And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you. To the very end.
Don't have a choice. I'm the only one who can talk to you.
Apologies, we were a little late to the gathering.
It seems we succeeded in gaining their trust.
The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made light work. And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution. Our hero indeed.
Y'shtola was telling us those structures may date back to the age of the Ascians.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense, but fuck it. Well, we don't really understand how the Sundering works, really.
Homeland.
Just
Despite his many protestations, I never quite believed Emmett Selk was telling the truth.
Nor I. But there is no denying the evidence before our eyes. Clearly this was once a great city.
Mm-hmm.
A home they would see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who were lost.
Yes, they will. That's the thing you don't understand. Yes, they will.
Done any different?
Nope. But the thing is, they can bring those people back, right? So, well, kinda.
How are you feeling?
Can recycle them. I'm feeling very white.
You have
Walking
completed
sound.
your devotions?
Yes. To the honored ancients have we offered up our prayers and our gratitude. You too have our thanks.
Might we trouble thee then to tell us more of the illuminated land of which thou didst lately speak?
To the west of here lies a great trench. Some days ago, a light appeared in that endless darkness. Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city. The buildings we spied were akin to our own everlasting abodes. Impossibly so. We understood at once the ancients had risen. There could be no doubt. Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed that none should enter the trench until such time as we received a sign.
Might it still be possible to reach this city of the ancients?
With no water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting. My people will show you the way.
Shall we?
Did he create the city like extremely recently? Or was it there for a long time that he made it? I'm assuming it wasn't there for a long time because these guys didn't know about it. But suddenly there was a light up. So he just created it like that, like the snap of his finger basically. Holy shit. Right. The other thing is like, so here's kind of like why I agree and disagree with the Asians. If, let's say, he can get like, you know, he will combine... he will reunite the shards, right? But then the people who died, the people who are been sacrificed to Zodiark, their ether would just be recycled through the world, and then they would be reborn. But they won't have, as far as I understand, they don't have their own like memories and experience and stuff like that. They're still newborn. They just have the soul without the memories of the previous people. Given that, however, that means that everyone who didn't sacrifice themselves to Zodiark, their souls are currently being recycled throughout the world. So you're not really like doing much by resurrecting them. The only thing is, and this is probably the biggest motive, the people who sacrifice themselves to Zodiark and are now basically imprisoned by Zodiark, they cannot be freed until they exchange the lives of something else to Zodiark, so he will release those souls back, like that ether back. Right, that's kind of how it works. So like the 50%, well 75% of population is currently with Zodiark. So everyone who is like on the shards is on 25% of the souls. Fucked up. Like, at the end of the day, I honestly think that the Asians are actually the good guys. If you really think about it, the Asians overall are the good guys. Right? I mean, yeah, the way they're doing stuff and whatever may sound evil and stuff like that. On the grand scheme of things, a bit psychopathic. But on the grand scheme of things, what they are doing is more right than not doing it. Think about it this way. Asians live forever. In these, so let's say 75% of the population of the Asians is currently dead, right? It's not dead, but they're like, you know, MIA, AFK. Asians live forever, so they only die when they choose to die, and they fulfill their purpose, right? People live, let's say, about 100 years on average. And to make it easy to calculate, throughout the 10,000 years, I don't know if it's actually 10,000 years, could be more, could be less, I don't know. Throughout 10,000 years, let's say each person lives for 100 years, right? Let's say there was, to make it easier, let's say there was 4 million lives, now there's 1 million because only 25% are left. Every 100 years, basically everyone dies and reborn, right? Like, you know, whoever was born lived to 100 and dies, right, on average. So that means in 10,000 years, out of like the 1 million people, every 100 years, everyone dies. So you get about a million deaths every 100 years. Times 100. So you get 100 million deaths. Sorry, you have 10 billion deaths. Right? No, right. 100 million deaths in 10,000 years. This is not even including wars. So, who is the greater evil here, really? It's fucked up. That's all I'm saying. I don't think there's a right and wrong answer here. I think they're both are technically right. Like, my life is very insignificant to the grand scheme of things. No matter how much good I do, it can easily be erased. All the good I can do in like my lifetime and this is for real life too, all the good you can do in your lifetime can easily be erased by the next generation. So in the grand scheme of things, you are irrelevant. No matter how much good you do, you are irrelevant. I'm sorry, I'm super nihilistic here, but it is what it is, right? It's like you're irrelevant. Yeah, you want to leave a better world for your children, stuff like that. I get it. That's fine. But at the end of the day, in the grand scheme of things, what you individually do is pretty much irrelevant. But what the Ascians could do in their lifetime can last for many generations afterwards. But obviously, like, yeah, if we go down that route, it's like, well, you know, at the end of in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't even matter. The world will blow up at some point. Like, yeah, okay, like, let's not go that far. So yeah, obviously the universe will implode at some point as well, right? So nothing really matters at the end of the day, right? But all I'm saying is, like, the grand scheme of things for the next at least millennia, what you do, what you personally do, basically doesn't matter. Your problems don't matter, so there's nothing to stress about, but your accomplishments also don't matter, right? Obviously, like, just enjoy your life and that's it. But, you know, I'm not gonna go into the philosophy lesson of that. All I'm saying is, as far as Ascians go in this world, I think the Ascians are technically right. Right, in a completely psychopathic, non-emotional, super logical way, the Ascians are actually right in what they're doing. Because us people create more problems. Now, if we take Endwalker into consideration and the reason that the Ascians lost, okay, sure. But that's a one-off. Let's keep going with the quest. Holy shit, I can talk about this for hours, like, no problem. It's fucked up going back and forth with myself. All right, let's go.
By the gods.
God damn, bro. I wish there was more to explore in this city, man.
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
Yep.
We are seeing the same view. The remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid material structures. But these... Everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
Didn't even break a sweat, by the way. Just imagine how strong the Ascians were. Like, I know Emmett Selk is like one of the, he has like one of the highest upper bars of ether, right? Like he has like way more ether than like most others, but like how strong they were regardless, right? It's like even the weakest ones were just fucking leagues ahead of any one of us. It's fucked. Though, again, obviously, somehow I managed to beat him, but, you know, that's just for the story. Realistically, there's no way any one of us can beat him. We can't even make this. Like, we can make, like, this little top of the building thing. All of us together would not be able to create this with ether. And this guy just probably, like, snapped it into existence. That's how strong he is. And we're supposed to beat him? Like, come on. Honestly, I still believe Emmett Selk wants us to beat him. Right, he just wants to be over, but he will never admit to himself. I feel like that's probably what it is. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, let's go on. Let it be finished. Here comes the good part. Next, please. There you go, brother. Visiting the capital, are we? Please take a seat. Your name will be called once your application has been processed. Hop. It's fucking tiny. Imagine being a Lalafell here. Here we go again. Not like this. May I? What's up, my old new friend? New old friend? Yo, I think you're from a time beyond ours. Have you followed in the wake of Emmett Selk? Nay, there's no cause for alarm. I'm simply a shade, here and not here. I know only that my name is Hythlodeus, and this city is a recreation, a phantom moment plucked from the well of history. These others seem unaware of their pale existence, but I wonder if Emmett Selk's mind was distracted when it came to my reconstitution. A stray thought would have been enough. Hythlodeus will realize the truth. For example, we were close friends once, you see. Oh yeah. Yet in spite of my perception, I play the same role as all the rest. A bit part, his favorite saying, huh? Meant to bring color and noise to this well-crafted stage. Too much scrutiny, and we shall burst like the fragile bubbles we are. Thus I tell you again, my presence is not of to you concern you. I wish only to share your company whilst we wait. If you have come this far, then you know of the catastrophe which awaits us on our morrow. It's not really like tomorrow it's gonna happen, but yeah, it's gonna happen. The final days, what began as isolated incidents, soon swelled into a world-spanning threat. This is what I'm interested about. The convocation of 14, well, it was 13 at the time. So that means the seat already vacated by the time that we have. So it's like he is further ahead in the timeline than the first guy we talked to, because he only said that a seat might be left vacant. This one already knows that a seat is vacant. I was 13 at the time, endeavored to create a will for our star. They would repair the fundamental laws of order and halt the spread of destruction. But creation on such a scale required an immense source of power. Of those of us who still lived, nearly half offered up their lives in the name of salvation. And from their sacrifice, Zodiac was born. Just as we had hoped, he reached forth and halted the march of oblivion. Yet, oh, how the star had suffered. So many species lost, the land was blighted, the waters poisoned, and even the wind had ceased to blow. Once more did our people give of themselves to Zodiac. Another half of our race sacrificed to cleanse the world. So half of whatever was remained. To ensure that trees and grasses and myriad tiny lives would sprout and grow and flourish. The cycle of life had begun anew, and we reconsidered the means by which we might protect it. The convocation decided thus: we would nurture our world until it was bursting with vitality. Then, when the time was right, we would offer some portion of its living energy to Zodiac. In return, he would restore to us those brethren whose souls had fed his strength, and together we would resume our role as stewards. There were, however, those who disagree with this plan. They argued that enough had been sacrificed to Zodiac, that this new world should belong to the lives newly born. Yep, those are the... These dissidents surrendered their life energies in the creation of Hydaelyn, an incarnation of their opposing belief, and for the first time in history, our people stood divided. Know you then how this conflict ended? Sundering of the world? I thought you might. But why is he so tiny? Oh, well, he's inside of a human shell, but still. Amaurot has ever been a champion for the will of Zodiac. The original plan may have been set back by millennia, but he will have not abandoned his course. He will pay the price for our return by whatever means is necessary. And though he may carry himself with a certain glib ease, Amaurot is not the man to bear his burdens lightly. In fact, I imagine they have only grown heavier with every passing century. It is truly a terrible weight he has chosen to carry. Yep. Pelmina Nikochi. What's up, brother? It's my time to go. Everyone already left. It seems your turn has come. Pray do not let me keep you. Took actual fall damage from that. There was one last thing. You walk with another at your side, yes? Nay, I see no definite form, just the faintest suggestion of a second soul. I doubt it visible to anyone but me. It should be visible to Emmett Salk. He has the same eye power, right? Otherwise, I assume only you can see and hear this ethereal companion. Your connection is hardly a coincidence. In our time, the two of you were one. The color of your souls tells the tale. A hue that distinctive cannot be mistaken, no matter how thin the soul is spread. Ha, this is just the kind of fate I might expect for one such as she, Azim. Surely Emmett Salk has recognized the hint of Azim in you. He says her, but we all both know. We all know he means Azim. Oh, fuck. These are happy tears. Fare you well, my new old friend. May you find what it is you seek. My new old friend. Oh, man. Oh, such a good fucking story. Goddamn. Your visitor's writ as requested. When you wish to gain admittance to the capital, simply present the document to the attendant within. Oh, man. Fucking Hytlodeus, bro. He wasn't there, though. That's the thing. He wasn't there when... Because he was part of the first 50% that sacrificed themselves. He wasn't there to mediate or whatever between Vena and Emmett Salk. Alright? If there was mediation needed. And again, what I don't understand, well, that also means that Azim was part of Vena's, I don't know what you call it, group, whatever. It means that's why he left the seat, because he probably believed the same as Vena, that the world should be left to the next generation, or whatever. Yeah. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. Alright. Shit's about to go down. Go down.
This really is unacceptable. I gave you very specific instructions.
Emmett Salk.
My invitation was for an abomination, ripe with the power to bring about the world's annihilation. Not this half-broken thing. Whatever am I to do with you? And I see you insist on keeping the same familiar company. Are you so lost without them?
Bro, no need to fucking...
She who is lost without the familiar. Not content with remaking an entire city, you aim to fill it with the reconstituted souls of the dead.
I may have gotten a little carried away in my attention to detail, added a few unnecessary flourishes.
Yeah.
Well, there's no point trying to hide it. Yes. Once the rejoining of worlds is complete, Zodiac will regain his full strength and shatter his prison. Then we shall offer up the Source's remaining inhabitants in sacrifice, that we might resurrect our brethren who died to bring Zodiac into existence.
Yep, that's the ones he wants to bring back. The ones who sacrificed themselves.
But what was it that you came here to do exactly?
Yeah, because like everyone else is gonna be recycled, and like he's not even resurrecting the ones who are who sacrificed themselves for Zodiac. He's just gonna be able to recycle their ether, right? Same with like how everyone's ether, once like the rejoining happens, all the ether will be recycled back to what it originally was, like the giants, the Asians, right? The ancients. Stop you, man. Fuck the Exer. Okay, not fuck the Exer, but you know.
Did you now? One last do-or-die attempt to foil my plans before your mind dissolves into madness?
Yeah, basically, pretty much.
How very, very heroic of you.
Reminds you of someone?
In every single age, there is always someone who wants to stand up to the evil Asians. Always the same arrogance, the same insistence that the world belongs to them, as if theirs were the only rightful claim, theirs the only existence worthy of preservation.
He is right. He's not wrong.
Even now, after everything, you refuse to see reason. You think it unfair that you are subject to suffering? That your lives will be sacrificed for the ancients?
Look at me.
Look at me! I have lived 1,000 of your lives. I have broken bread with you, fought with you, grown ill, grown old, sired children, and yes, welcomed death's sweet embrace. For eons have I measured your worth and found you wanting. Too weak and feeble-minded to serve as stewards of any star. Have your recent spats with Vorthri and his Sin Eaters taught you nothing? Have you not learned that your ignorance and frailty beget only endless misery? How long do you mean to perpetuate this farce? How much more must I endure your bumbling interference? Let us imagine that the laws of reality are again undone, and the world faces true annihilation. Do you honestly believe that half your number would sacrifice themselves to save the other? Of course they wouldn't! And if you had witnessed history unfold as I have, you would reach the same conclusion. You cannot be entrusted with our legacy. I will bring back our brethren, our friends, our loved ones. The world belongs to us, and us alone.
That's actually the thing, right? It's not even like that the world belongs to them. It's that we cannot be trusted to shepherd the star.
Emmet Selk! We understand. Truly. But it makes no difference. The ones you love are in the past.
You don't understand cell recycling.
Here in the present. One day, we too will be ashes and dust. But not today. Our time is not yet finished. We share your conviction. And that is why we will not abandon our course.
You think us the same? You think your tattered soul of equal worth to those I lost? Then come. Earn your place. Prove yourselves worthy to inherit this star. Behold the coming oblivion. 'Twas the end of our era and the beginning of our great work. A fitting backdrop for your final judgment. I shall wait within, but do not spend too much time on your preparations. There's no telling how much longer the guest of honor will last.
See, here's the thing. Even Alphino, with whatever he just said, didn't argue the fact that, like, Amaurot is right. The only thing that's, like, as he's convicted to save his people, they are convicted to not die. And that's the only thing there is to it. There was, like, he can't argue with the fact that Amaurot is right, because Amaurot is right. Yeah, and again, everything Amaurot said is really true. Like, they cannot be entrusted with shepherding the star. Right? It is what it is. Like, yeah. Oh well. Time for the good stuff. The dungeon and the trial. Let's go. Exciting time, exciting times. Holy fuck. Alright, let's go. Okay, I got 2. Oh, the bard definitely didn't give me one, even though I saved his life multiple times.
Well, well, you prevail.
Imagine that. Shocker, I know.
Nevertheless. Your performance was underwhelming, and I remain unconvinced of your worthiness.
I agree, especially that bard.
Power over your misbegotten ilk, no doubt. But should I bring my full strength to bear, well, you would be as leaves in the wind.
I believe you, bro. I believe you.
The gulf between us is a reflection of the disparity between the world as it was and what it has become.
True. It's like, what are you trying to do?
Our worlds may not live up to your lofty standards, but they are our worlds, our homes, full of life and
love, and hope. And we won't stand by and let you destroy them!
Out of my way, pest. You can't even do anything.
Alizé!
You are a mistake.
That's my mom keeps telling me.
The shattered source and these shards are ghastly mockeries of the true world. The ephemeral lives you exalt are pale imitations, utterly devoid of meaning.
Belittle us all you like, but we will rise again and again, and give the lie to your insults through word and deed.
Yeah.
We define our worth, not the circumstances of our creation.
I mean, if he kills you right there, you can't define shit.
More prattle.
Damn, what am I wearing?
Fool, who are you? No one, nothing. Once I have reclaimed my heritage, my first act will be to expunge your stain from history's weave. My world will have no need for heroes.
After all this, for him to ask us to remember him that he once lived and shit's kinda unfair, you know?
Still fighting the good fight.
I can barely see where the fuck I'm going, so... God damn.
It is true that all we hold dear is fated to fade away. But that is no reason for us to forsake it.
Pew pew.
To take what steps we may, and thus mark the road for those who would follow. To strive for the best of all futures. Be this not also thy purpose?
No. There's only one best future. Shut up. Go to sleep.
Do not presume to speak of my future.
And you? Why waste your final moments in futile defiance?
What else am I gonna do?
Weary wanderer, you've no fight left to fight, no life left to live.
Came to this world kicking and screaming, I'm gonna leave that way as well.
You see, the light will not be denied.
Surrender to your fate, and let the transformation take you. Rise up in madness and fury. Devour the vermin infesting the land which is rightfully ours.
Oh, he had to raise his hand against this guy. Why was she down? Pew! Ay.
Fight it. You have to hold on.
Here it comes. There's only white.
If you had the strength to take another step, could you do it? Could you save our worlds?
Well, all by myself.
Take it. We fight as one.
Ah, man.
This world is not yours to end. This is our future. Our story.
What's up, bro? See something?
No, it can't be.
That trick of the light. You are a broken husk, nothing more. How can you hope to stand against me alone?
We stand together!
How d- I'm surprised you can stand at all.
I could not well leave matters half finished. Let expanse contract, Eon become instant. Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call!
Damn you! Damn you all!
Ends the day one way or another.
Very well. Let us proceed to your final judgment. The victor shall write the tale, and the vanquished become its villain.
Usually how it works, yeah. Oh god, this moment is so good.
Let us cast aside titles and pretense, and reveal our true faces to one another.
I am Hades, he who shall awaken our brethren from their dark slumber.
God damn. Oh god. And the story's so good. It's just scant. Oh, man. Let's do this. Can't see him, right? Yeah, it's just darkness. What was that for a second there? Oh, alright. Do this. Alright, here we go. Let's see, I died like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. Did I get any accommodations? Just the one. That's good. That's good. I think White Mage died twice too, so it doesn't count. It was a fucking hard fight to heal. Don't know anything.
Will not yield. Should I surrender this fight, what will become of it all?
That's why I said, like, he wants to be defeated, but he can't.
Enough, damn you!
Okay, Dante.
Such infernal strength!
Oh god.
Now! Strike with all thy might!
The Axe of Light. Pew. Get penetrated. Ah, poor Amaurot, bro. Oh, so that's what he did. He created on top of the ruins. Well, I think someone mentioned it, but yeah.
Remember. Remember us. Remember that we once lived.
So I'm saying, I think he wanted to be stopped at this point. Obviously he wouldn't let himself be stopped, but he wouldn't mind being stopped as well. It's like he's been through too much shit. He won't need a break, he needed to rest, but he couldn't. I was sick of like fucking strategizing, scheming, all this shit.
It's over. Amaurot is no more.
Well, over's
More importantly, how do you fare?
how do I fare really?
What dost thou see?
Ether. It is as it used to be. As a disciple of Zodiac, the Ascian was the darkness to your light.
No, that's a nice metaphor, but that's not it. You're wrong on this one.
I can but assume that when you set your strength against his, the light within you was spent.
No, it's more than that.
Yep, she knows.
Under the strain of that incredible flood of ether, your soul had begun to break apart. Yet now it seems somehow restored.
Yep.
I tried to help you before the battle, but Emmett Selk stopped me. So, how did you... exactly what did you... Can you tell us what happened?
I really hate her voice actor with all the time. The axe. Damn.
I see.
Yeah, it's the same reaction no matter which one I choose. Huh? Ah. Gra. Seem to be in good health. No one offers to heal him.
Where to start?
Where indeed, bro.
I believe I owe you all an apology. And you, most especially.
This fucking guy. Darren, we'll leave the lecture for later. Good to see you awake, Garhatia. Let's get out of here. This makes him cry. I want to be a dick on this playthrough, so I have to. I'm sorry, Graha. You won't get to cry.
No arguments here.
Oh, I didn't know about that one with Thancred. I wanna check this place out a bit more. Oh.
So, those mad souls dove straight into the ocean over there, did they?
Those mad souls.
All I could see from here was the whale, Master Chai.
'Twas surely Alphino and those friends of his. They did something heroic, mark my words.
She knows us so well.
Look up there for proof of that.
Yep. Fair enough.
As you say, my love. They're sure to be back any moment now. Any moment.
Over there.
They are coming back, aren't they? I couldn't bear the thought of...
It's fucking Miss Chai.
Everything will be all right.
But why are you just like on here?
There, look, over there, over the beach.
Why are you running back and forth on the place? Doesn't seem very helpful. Ah, it is I. Hey.
Greetings! You alright?
Jumping. Oh, God.
I didn't think we'd be swimming the whole way back. Heavens. Heavens. Take me.
Alphino! Oh, hells.
Oh, hells. He doesn't even have underwater breathing, unlike Alice.
Wait! Where's Oriange?
God, I hate her voice acting so much.
He must have fallen behind.
But shouldn't we look for him?
He'll wash up sooner or later.
No one cares for Oriange.
For the love of Alphino!
Hey.
Welcome back, dear ones!
And thus did salvation come to the first. The lamps of Amaurot will fade along with Emet-Selch's enchantments, and the depths shall be as once they were. Mount Gulg will one day fall, and the Talos below yield to wind and rain.
I'm pretty sure if this shit falls, this is a catastrophic fucking event on the whole world. Just saying.
This tale too will
hopefully it falls one rock at a
passing
time.
into legend as the world heals and moves on.
She's still working on Alphino.
Nevertheless,
the night is back in all the lands.
as ether obeys the cycle, as death and decay gives way to new life,
You're welcome back, Ardbert. Welcome back to your friends.
so too do the memories we share inspire others to rise to greatness. For we who walk before may lead those who walk after. Your road goes ever on, as does your story, as does your legacy.
Okay, there we go. I was like, why aren't they rushing forward? You know, usually that's how people do.
Such is the hero's lot, to touch the lives of countless others.
Excuse me? You're the Warrior of Darkness, aren't you?
I go by many names. Little Albert.
Where are you from, really? And how did you get to be so strong?
I don't understand why it's a secret. Ah, man. Finally. Shadowbringers done. Now we got the patch stuff. The concept arts are so good. This is when I just come to Crystarium. It's such a good song too. Though, the best song is Riding Home, right? Riding Home. Wait, actually this is Riding Home, never mind. Or is this We Fall? Crazy bitch. Oh, riding home, riding home, riding home. Riding home. Riding home, riding home. Kaishir. We fall. We fall. We fall. Fat ass. We fall. And we fall. Ah, damn, man. Oh, shit. Crystarium song? Hot diggity down. Alright. I think that's enough. Good shit.
By your deeds has the blinding light been banished from these skies, and the Sin Eaters driven to retreat.
Yeah, now send us
Although
home.
how many hurts will be years in the mending, I have faith that this world and her people will one day be whole once more. With no rejoining in prospect, the Source need no longer fear the coming of an 8th umbral calamity.
And with that triumph, the future from which you came will no longer come to pass. Yet here you still stand.
So I do. I wonder if that other age continues onward somehow, cut adrift from time's flow. Or have I simply etched myself a place upon this new block of history?
Don't think about stuff like that, it's too overcomplicated.
This is an unexpected development. As the summoner of your souls, my death was meant to release you back to your world.
Not sure how. By causality?
Yet I am very much alive, and you are still stuck here in the first.
Oh, we can always kill you. Worst comes to worst.
I believe I speak for us all when I say that we are happy to postpone our return if it means your life is spared. We will seek out another way.
Besides, I never had any intention of rushing home. There are people here I still need to thank, and this means I might actually have time to do so.
Yet we dare not neglect our comrades in the Source.
Yep. Don't forget there's a war.
But one will be most anxious to know how things stand with us.
Don't forget there's a massive war going on right now and all.
So, you'll just have to make the journey alone for the moment. Be sure and give a full report to our fellow sires, would you? Oh, and we'd also appreciate any news you can bring us from back home.
Then I see no reason to delay. I can open the path from here.
I imagine we each have matters demanding our attention, so let this be a farewell for us all.
Well, it's not farewell, it's like see ya later. More like...
Send word when you've resummoned our friend. Oh, and do try to ensure she arrives within the city next time.
Of course. I shall strive for utmost accuracy. No strange forests or unplanned passengers, I promise.
Rin? What's up?
I'm a little relieved, to be honest. I would have been terribly lonely if everyone had suddenly disappeared.
I went to find you a friend, right? Maybe an emo girl that used to be an
I
Asian.
understand that you have to go. Safe journey, warrior of darkness. I hope to see you again soon.
Just a moment while I attune the portal. Then you can be on your way.
I'm assuming we can't send them through because they'll just dissipate into ether, right?
When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short. And then one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me in the flesh.
I wonder if the white hairs because he got old before he became one with the Crystal Tower.
Looked at the horizon and beyond and saw I knew not what.
Or it's white because he's
was that I would give anything to
with the Crystal Tower.
Hero's side.
I guess the white because he is the combined with the Crystal Towers because he went old before he combined with the Crystal Tower. I'm not sure. I don't know if he looks younger or not. In Endwalker.
Would that it was so easy.
Yep.
The glory of the heavens was ever beyond the grasp of those who never thought to reach for it. But if I have gained anything from all of this, it is the courage to stretch out my hand.
Fair enough, yeah. I guess before he wouldn't even try.
Do you hear me, Grahatia? This is no time for sleeping.
Meanwhile, the Imperial Palace in the source. Da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. Da-da-dum.
To the west gate. I want to know what's happening there.
Same as the others. Struck down with a single blow. An unfortunate day to draw guard duty.
That's fair enough, yeah. Zenas is back in town.
Forgive me. These were your people.
We took advantage of this slaughter to slip into the palace. 'Tis not for me to grieve them.
Fair enough.
That was the Emperor. What? Wait! Ah!
Well, defend the Emperor at this moment? Come on, brother. It's a massive fucking door, though.
You Radiants!
Gaius, you've missed your part in this, I'm afraid.
At least he knows him by name, huh?
Identify yourself, demon!
You were hoping for the Ascian? The Craven shed this skin and fled, rather than face me. A pity. I was looking forward to crossing blades with myself.
This fucking guy. Everything is fair competition.
I cannot deny the feeling of satisfaction. Body and soul reunited at last.
What now? The game continues, but the pieces have changed.
Only if we trust in a paragon's words. A mistake I do not intend to repeat. Gaius!
He speaks the truth. Elidibus is gone. Tore a hole into the rift. Xenos. My foolish, greedy son. Was a second life not enough? Was the Empire too rich a prize to ignore?
Fucking broke it. Jesus Christ.
Our nation, our people, will never be won by a spoiled princeling. The burden of this throne is beyond you.
'Tis you, father, who have struggled with this burden. Simply holding the Empire together has occupied your limited faculties. But you may take comfort in knowing that I have no intention of pursuing your tedious agenda. Nor am I interested in ruling over the Empire's lands. I came only to remove that which ruins my sport. I will not have my prey stolen by your petty wars and cowardly weapons.
That's what I meant.
You would kill me just for that.
I need no other reason. Any and all who interfere with my hunt will not do so twice!
Fucking guy, bro.
I heard the Ascians speak of Zodiac, an island. Even the will of this star is but a construct of our own making.
Technically, yeah.
We shall gorge upon their strength, and then, my friend, our contest shall begin anew.
It's fucking psycho, bro.
Xenos!
That's what I meant, though. When I said that Black Rose wouldn't make sense. The calamity of Black Rose would not make sense. Because if Xenos... Everything that happened right now, again, unless we stayed in the source, and somehow that would have made them release Black Rose before Xenos managed to kill the Emperor, it wouldn't make sense. Right? Because if, let's say, we never made it to Garlemald, also probably wouldn't have sentenced... She wouldn't have sent Estinian to Garlemald as well if we were still in the source, right? So there's also that. There's like, you know, butterfly effect, I guess, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, yeah, that's that. That's Shadowbringers 5.0. 5.0? Yeah, 5.0. Good stuff, good stuff.